go! Today, we're gonna be following a Bob Ross tutorial. About me in tutorials is that I don't actually watch many tutorials, like, at all. Even though sometimes watching tutorials can actually be really helpful, you'll find easier ways to finish the painting, but my brain does not like to make things easier for me, so it just tells me not to watch tutorials, and so I don't. I have watched a few in the past, but I don't normally follow them completely at all. So today, we're gonna try and do a whole painting on this big canvas using a Bob Ross tutorial. Also, I do have a feeling the camera just shifted upwards.
Yes, Tracy, I did.
I also watched a few people following Bob Ross tutorials, and I was like, he actually paints quite fast. So, does he actually do the paintings in like under 30 minutes? I don't know. We're about to find out today because I will finally watch a full tutorial. And if he does paint quite fast, I also want to try and paint fast, and I want to try and do this painting in an hour. And if it's okay if I can't do it, we're just going to give myself extra time. This is just for fun. My canvas does actually have a hole in it to begin with, which is actually my fault. I was a little too aggressive while trying to unpackage it. We'll try and cover it up as we go. So the tutorial I'm trying to follow is this one, which is Mountain Ridge Lake from The Joy of Painting, Season 23, Episode 3. It looks like a really beautiful painting, so I'm going to try and create it. And hopefully I like it, and hopefully you like it. Let's begin now.
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad to see you today. It's a fantastic day here, and I hope it is wherever you're at. I have my standard old pre-stretched canvas up here, and I've covered it with just a thin, even coat of liquid white.
I do not have gesso or any of that primer related stuff, and I also don't have enough white paint to just completely cover the canvas with it, so we're going to skip that step.
So you start at the top, making little X's, little crisscross strokes, just like so.
Okay, little crisscross strokes. Let's do that. Hold up. What is that? What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Is that good? I think so.
Right on the edges. And I want to darken those. Touch maybe on the other side. What the heck, we don't want him left out.
So, on the side, a little crisscrossy, just like that. What the heck? Let's do this side as well. How's that? I think it's cool. Okay, next step, Uncle Bob.
Maybe there's a little water in here. You know me. Shoot, I love water. Your strokes as straight as possible. Go from the outside in.
And go outwards in. Stop, please. Okay. I like this step. Outwards in. Go like this. Blue is becoming lighter because I'm using a bunch of water. That good? I think so. He did all of that in less than 3 minutes.
This is the highlight of the whole painting. There. And just cover the entire studio.
I think the devil's out of it.
Let's build us a little cloud. Everybody likes to have clouds in the painting. Little tiny circles. Little tiny circles. There you go. And just let that brush dance.
Okay, now we need a cloud right up here. So let's add a happy little cloud. I am usually not very good at painting clouds. Little circles. Circles. Let the paintbrush dance. Little circles. Okay. Okay, next.
Maybe he's got another little friend right there.
Another cloud. Oh my god. This one's a little bit more pink, so we'll go for pink. I don't know if I like it. And make these clouds. Does that better? Do I like it better? I think so. Now I feel like this side looks very empty. I probably would have added more clouds here if I was the one doing this painting, but we're not. This is Bob Ross's painting we're trying to recreate. On to the next step.
So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put another one right here.
No! Because I'm done, okay? My white paint is gonna be over. I don't think I will be adding any more clouds. Mine is just weird. What he said, I think. Oh, I don't know what I did. Okay. Actually, now that I'm looking at it from far over here, I think it looks kind of nice. And now it's time for the mountains, and I do not have a palette knife. And he's gonna use a palette knife. I'm just gonna try and do what he does with a flat brush, and hopefully that should work.
Black, but a little brown and blue. I've had some people say that it's hard to make mountains. You decide the shape of your mountain.
That, and then like that. Start together, like he said. So we're into that.
Barely touch. It's just no pressure. You want this paint to break. And by break, I mean have all these little holes here in it.
I think I'll go for this brush because it's like very uneven and like very rough. So I think I'll be able to have that texture that you get with the palette knife using this brush. Hopefully it should work. Lightly create texture blending together. How's that looking? Is that looking good? Okay, I think now this side is missing something. So what are we gonna do about that, Uncle Bob?
And I want to make little grassy areas that flow right up the hill. So all we do is touch and tap. Follow those angles.
Okay, that does not look green at all. That looks yellow. I think I need to mix it a little bit better.
Here. You don't want your mouth. Just give it something to stand.
Even though I'm probably happy with it. I don't think that's against the rules or anything.
And maybe right up in here.
Okay, I feel a tree coming in. A tree is coming. I don't know how to use a fan brush. I'm not good at that stuff. So we're gonna redeem ourselves. I'm gonna learn how to use a fan brush today.
Little stand of evergreens that lives right in here. A herd of evergreens, so I think it's a stand of evergreen.
It's like, see, I don't know how to use this. Okay, I need to see the way he does it. Here. Continue to do that.
Let's have another one that lives right here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this one's got a little bump right here too.
Right there. Has a little bump in it. And I think, oh, I really like that little bit though. The color and stuff. So weird. Like, see, it's ragged. Upwards there. I really don't like that mountain.
Like, I hate that.
Because this is not good. Oh my gosh, this brush is not working. Okay, I need more white paint. Okay, just very roughly. Like, go light. Light, just chill. Chill, very chill. Just like that. I think that looks compared to Bob Ross. And then okay, so today is day 2. I want to try and do this painting in an hour. And this is what we did yesterday so far. I did want to finish the painting yesterday, but I couldn't because of multiple different reasons. Now we're just going to go ahead and add all the trees and stuff. Of course, we're going to follow the tutorial by Uncle Bob. By Bob Ross. I'm sorry if Uncle Bob is just offending you guys. Let's get into this and paint some trees.
There's a little bit of land that lives right here. There it comes. Just tap it in. Basic little shapes, wherever you think they should be.
Yes.
Corner the fan brush and put you some little arms and limbs and little hands. Curves around, so you just about have a finished painting.
absolutely messy table, a crusty, musty paint palette, my sacrificed little tripod, and my back in total pain, I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the Mountain Ridge Lake. Here's the montage. How the final painting has turned out. I'm actually very happy with it. I did want to finish it in an hour, which was dumb of me. I understand. I completely agree with that. But it actually took me under 5 hours. This took me about 3 to 4 hours to finish, which I think is a pretty good amount of time for this painting because this is also my first landscape painting of 2023. It is also my first big painting of 2023, and it is also my first canvas painting of 2023. So considering everything, like, I just love this painting. I think it turned out very, very pretty, even though, of course, there are a few parts which I'm not the biggest fan of, like that area over there. I feel like it's a little too dark. The tree blends in with that back mountain, which I kind of hated, but I'm starting not to hate it as much now. I love how the clouds turn out. I think they look very fluffy and cool. The mountains also look cool, and I actually am so happy with the fact of how the trees turn out. Like, the shapes of all the trees actually, I think, turn out very good, considering the fact that I used a fan brush to create those trees, because I do not know how to use this, but I did learn a little about how I can use it better because of this tutorial. So thank you, Uncle Bob, or I'm sorry, Bob Ross. And I also feel like I could have done a better job with the reflections here, but I still really like the painting. I think it turned out very cool. I want you to rate it in the comments out of 100 because why not? 100 is a big number, and that is a big painting, so yeah. If you guys enjoyed it, if you did, then I'm very, very glad that you did. And until I upload another video,
I'd like to wish you happy painting, and God bless, my friend.
And goodbye. Whatever. Did it shift up or up? Did it shift up? Okay, why is that like a tongue twister to me? Uncle Bob Ross. Can I call him that, or do you think people will find it disrespectful? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just feel like he's so much more older than me. I should call him Uncle Bob. Just water might help, so I'm just gonna do it. If I'm triggering people out there by already not doing like Uncle Bob is telling me to do, and why is this paint not coming out? I don't know. I feel like the water thing I did in the background was absolutely stupid of me. I should not have done that. I don't know what I have done. Oh, I'm sorry that I keep changing my position. I just don't know where to stand. Beat the devil out of this. I just dropped the phone, the tripod, everything. I bought it way too far, I think. Too sure about that. I'm not sure if I really like that mountain. I feel like I'm becoming Bob Ross. Let's just blend that, people. That just looks so weird. It looks very mountainy and very gray. I really liked it when this big fat mountain wasn't there. Oh,